The real estate industry is one of the most globally recognized sector and has a total market size of $180 billion. In 2021, it has registered investments of $2.5 billion along with a growth of 52% every year. It has become the second highest employment generator, which provides employment to 67 million people. The real estate sector is expected to reach $1 trillion by 2030. However, to back such a large market, we feel technology is the key driving force to accelerate this better and faster. Hence, in the past, a few softwares have been offered by various companies, but either they were too complicated or if they were customized, then they were too expensive. That's where we decided to build a software focusing on three basic core principles. Firstly, it must be intuitive as possible. Secondly, to have maximum control over the project. And thirdly, to bridge communication at the highest notch. It's critical that technology we choose for our project provides a truly great experience. Thus, keeping these values, we built Stallion. Stallion acts as a plugin for all infrastructure projects. It upgrades your conventional way of working by way of using technologies in various ways, which in turn helps you channelizing all team members and consultants on one centralized platform, leading to better profitability, scalability, time, and performance. With Stallion's ecosystem in place, the developer's entire team and his consultants are in sync with the key factors about the project, keeping them updated 24/7 round the clock. Let me explain a few features how Stallion achieves this. To begin with, Stallion consists of 5 major modules as of now, which accelerates your project in various ways. Now we launch Stallion on your smartphone and it would first display all your projects. Now in each project, you can see different teams and its members associated to it, as well as functionalities like RCC structure, account management, sales management, etc. Let me begin with RCC structure. The developer's entire team along with his consultants and contractors can access this feature. Here it centralizes all your drawings on the cloud. You can simply tap on any slab and access the drawing you want to refer to. This way, your entire team is always updated with the latest drawing. Also, the contractor can request raw materials like steel, cement, RMC from the app, by which a developer can later analyze what was the consumption on this particular slab. In a case the work has not been carried out properly, the engineer can always report an issue to the concerned person, which will be flagged till the time it has not been solved. Once the slab is completed, the developer, architect can all verify the quality of work which has taken place and submit their satisfaction report. Moving forward, the team is updated with the work completed as well as automatically calculates speed it's normally taking to complete the slab. In this case, it is 21 days. Stallion believes that a developer having a track on his government compliances helps faster turnaround of a project. That's where permission management comes into use. A one-time setup with your listener would exactly let you know whether your compliances are in place to achieve the next milestone. It bifurcates all permissions which are connected to achieving an IOD, a CC or a OC, telling you what is needed next. Once a permission is issued, you can easily upload any permission on a tab. You can keep different statuses like payment due or probably an under process, and also keep a tab on the premiums paid and those which are due. The entire team can access any permission by simply clicking them. It also gives automatic updates when a particular permission is expired and needs to be renewed. The 2 tabs on the top are the last approved plan and the latest plan to submit. It is often while developing we end up doing changes from the last approved plan. Hence, the architect can upload the last plan to submit, keeping the entire team on the latest updated drawing. Stallion helps you digitize your entire purchases and enables a developer to issue digital purchase orders as well as keeping a close watch on them. To show example, the site team or the contractor can raise a purchase order by clicking on Request a PO. Here he can select the requirement type where we see a predefined list of materials. Second, he could type or select a predefined item description. Next, typing the basic details along with the quantity and pricing for the same. Once he's done and satisfied, he can click on the preview PO and it will automatically generate a digital purchase order on your company's letterhead. He can then further request to a higher admin for approval. The accountant supervisor can then on his device go to the account management section, click on the requested PO and check if all is in order. He does the changes he finds faults on and he verifies the same. The director would then get a notification on his device that a PO has been pending for approval. He can simply tap on the PO, check everything, and digitally sign the same. Now the PO is automatically emailed to the vendor and the site staff awaits delivery of the goods. On arrival of goods, the inventory manager can click on status of supplies, see the list of pending POs. In this case being RMC, he clicks on order tracking. He can see where the material has reached and what's the expected time of delivery. He can then click on the detail page and would then enter the quantity and submit the details. All the delivery details are submitted on the cloud and rest of the team is notified that the item has been delivered. Now we covered from requesting a material to approval to its delivery. But what about accounting for the same? By simply going to account management section, the developer can 24/7 round the clock check his dues or overdues due to the vendors. At the same time, see in-depth detailed ledger of any vendor he wishes to. He can also see their invoices and purchase orders just on a tap. From our experience, by using these tools, it could save at least 15 to 20% of expenditure by simply turning management to micromanagement. Let's move on to our next module, which is Contractor Management. With the help of this tool, a developer can onboard all his contractors and consultants and track their work progress, dues, and overdues. It's quite simple to raise a WO. Simply click on Request Work Order. It gives the option for consultant or a contractor. We choose contractor in this example. Now you select the skill you require, whether that's RCC structure or anything as such, and fill in the rest of the relevant data. You can also upload if any BOQ or quote he has provided. You can add his payment terms or milestones. In a case the contract is linked to progress of construction, you can click on link to slab. Now you would see your entire slabs in which you can feed in the percentages as per your contract and generate the work order. On approval of the work order, a digital work order would be emailed to the contractor directly. You can access any of your contracts by simply going into My Contracts. Here you would see a list of all your contracts you have issued. In this case, we go in New India Construction. We scroll down to the contract we just issued. This is where the Stallion Ecosystem comes into place. As and when a particular slab is completed, in the RCC module, it would automatically make that particular slab due. Stallion as a space is entirely interconnected, where every action leads to another action on its own. you can update payments made, which would result to display stats like the total contract value, amount paid, and what is actually due. If we go back a page, it would show you all the contracts you have issued to different contractors and consultants in this particular project, and would give a live reconciliation for the cost to complete at any point of time. Similarly, the contractor's consultant can also log in Stallion and track their work orders assigned to them, barring access to any of your other contracts. Let's talk about sales management. Every developer would like his sales team to be savvy and organized as possible. Stallion makes this happen by digitizing your entire sales procedure. To begin with, you tap on Sales Management. Here it would show you the total inventory sold and available. When tapped on Available Inventory, it would show the entire inventory your project holds. The grey ones are the areas which are not for sale. The red ones are already booked and the green ones are available. You can select one flat or two flats together and press Proceed for booking. Fill in the buyer's basic details. The area of the apartment is directly calculated from the system. Enter the rate you have closed the deal on. Include parking on specific slots. And finally add GST and stamp duty as applicable. Next, you tap on Set Payment Terms. Here you can choose any of your various custom templates which are construction linked. In this case, we choose Initial Payment Template. As you see, the values are automatically calculated. You check if all are okay and instantly preview the allotment letter. On approval of the sale booking from the senior management, a digital allotment letter is automatically mailed to the buyer and the unit is debited from the inventory. The particular sale can be accessed at any point from the total sold, where you can preview all the terms of sale. This again is a part of the Stallion ecosystem. So if your site engineer completes the 5th slab in the RCC module, it will automatically become due here and the buyer would get a notification of his payment being due. Stepping back, it would show you important stats like total sold area and what rate the developer averaged it, what has been received so far and what is yet to receive, along with the calculations, all the developer's selling rate and giving him an instant answer of what should be the next target price to sell. Stallion has been built from the ground up with industry experts in every segment of real estate. We make sure it continues to evolve and add more and more features in the coming time. Stallion was specifically built for purpose to accelerate growth by adapting technologies into conventional ways of construction. If you would like to be a part of Stallion and have access to its features, do visit our website, that is www.stallion.build, and fill the request form.